The night of the Akiyama Purge, 12-year-old Sora hid beneath the shrine floorboards.
Don't breathe. Don't move. If they hear me, I am dead.
Through a crack, he saw his mother fall, then his father, and Boo's shadows moved without mercy.
I can't scream. I can't cry. I'll die too. But my chest is burning.
Pain split his skull, and behind his eyes a forbidden heat bloomed, a gift from a stolen bloodline. He screamed, and twin lights ignited. Left eye, crimson tomoe spinning. Right eye, pure white veins branching. In the chaos, Sora fled, his new sight carving a path through the darkness.
I have to survive. I have to hide this. No one can ever see these eyes.
He ran until his legs gave out, until the shrine light disappeared behind him. And for 5 years, he buried his secret behind white bandages, a ghost among the living. Years earlier, his mother knelt and brushed his hair. "You have the eyes of my people," she whispered. "Never let them see." But the Akiyama elders read omens differently. A mixed bloodline was a stain.
The branch house has polluted our line. A purge is necessary. Tonight, they will be erased.
Anbu moved in shadow, their masks cold and expressionless. They were not sent to negotiate.
I have to hide. Mother said they mustn't see. Don't breathe. Don't move.
The shrine door splintered. Figures in black poured inside. The first scream cut the night.
Mother, no, but I can't move. I can't save her.
Through the slats, he watched his mother turn toward him and smile, one last warning to stay silent.
It's burning. Behind my eyes, something's breaking.
The branch family was no more. Only one pair of eyes remembered why. Sora ran until his lungs burned, the forest swallowing his sobs. Behind him, the shrine smoldered.
My eyes. I can see everything. The chakra in the trees, the heartbeat of a fox 50 meters away.
But such sight was a death sentence. He tore strips from his clothes and wrapped them tight over his face.
No one can know. I'll become nothing, a shadow.
For 3 years, he drifted like a ghost, sleeping in caves, stealing scraps, never speaking a word.
I've learned to see through the bandages. The Byakugan lets me sense chakra, even with my eyes covered.
He trained in secret, honing the stolen arts. But survival demanded more than power. It demanded a new name. At 17, he walked into the village academy, papers forged, eyes hidden, ready to be forgotten.
Mid-tier marks, no friends, no attention. Just another face in the crowd.
But the quiet boy in the back row drew the eye of someone who never stopped looking. Let's bro.
That girl keeps staring. Does she suspect something? No, stay calm. You are nobody here.
He buried himself in drills, always precise, never exceptional. Every day, a performance.
One slip, and they'll dissect me. My eyes are prizes for any clan.
Late at night, he slipped into the forest to test his limits, where no one could see the light behind his bandages.
The Byakugan sees through the trees. The Sharingan reads the wind. If I were a monster, they'd call me unstoppable.
But the village had sensors. One night, an instructor followed the strange chakra signature.
I have to suppress it. Master the art of being hollow.
Weeks passed. The instructor lost interest. Sora became invisible again. Just another mediocre student. But Hina still watched. Not with suspicion. Yet, something in his stillness pulled at her. But far away, in the Akiyama estate, an elder still searched for the lost branch member who should have died that night. In the academy courtyard, Sora kept his head down, but the weight of the elder's hunt pressed on him like a circling storm.
Hey, Bandage-kun. You always eat alone. Here, I made too much.
Why is she picking me? Can she sense something? No, she just seems naive. Stay invisible. I don't need charity. The bandages are for a light sensitivity condition.
It's not charity. Training is hard without proper food. I am Hina of the Akiyama clan.
Akiyama, the main house. She could be the elder's own daughter. If she learns the truth, I've heard the Akiyama don't waste time on strays. Why bother with me?
Maybe I am tired of the old ways. Everyone deserves a chance. So eat.
Weeks passed. She dragged him to the training fields, and he let her win just enough to keep her coming back. But a quiet investigation had already crossed the border. An Anbu operative asked academy instructors about any student with unusual eyes. Despite the Anbu search, Sora masked his fear, but Hina shared something that made his blood run cold.
My father. He's the clan elder. He never wanted me here, says a kunoichi should serve the main house.
Her father is the one who ordered the purge. Every day I eat with the enemy's daughter.
They trained again that afternoon. Hina pushed harder than usual, and in a fast exchange, her kunai caught his bandage. A crimson gleam escaped.
Your eye. There was a red light. That wasn't normal.
Not now. I have to cover it. Don't let her see. It's just the sun. My light sensitivity makes my eyes flare. You saw a reflection.
Right, the sun. Sorry. I guess I imagined it.
Hina walked away deep in thought. Her eyes clouded with doubt. The seed of suspicion had finally taken root. Sora stood alone in the training ground, his fists clenched. A crack had formed, and sooner or later, it would break everything wide open. 2 days later, the academy paired them for a survival drill deep in the eastern forest.
Sora, there's a chakra signature. Something big. Stay close.
Before he could answer, a massive bear-like creature crashed through the undergrowth, claws aimed at Hina.
She won't see it in time. I have to move. Now.
He moved faster than any academy student should, shoving her aside, his bandaged eyes flickering with an eerie red glow.
Sora. Your eyes. That was a Sharingan.
It's a trick of the light. I have a bloodline limit, but it's not what you think.
Then why hide it? Why the bandages? I saw you move. No one dodges like that without something.
He stood in the blood-soaked clearing, the beast dead at his feet. Hina's gaze a weapon he couldn't block.
Tell me the truth. Now.
I have a rare ocular Keke Genkai, but it's a curse, not a prize. If they knew, I'd be a target.
You've been lying since we met. I thought we were friends.
She walked away, and the distance between them thickened like frost. 1,000 miles away, a weathered scroll landed on the elder's desk.
A bandaged student with unusual reflexes. Investigate him. Quietly.
Anbu shadows lengthened. Their masks now turned toward the academy. Sora felt it first, as a prickle on his neck, the weight of hidden eyes.
They're watching. The hunters are getting closer. I can't slip again.
The walls of his quiet life were crumbling, and the elder's name burned in every whisper. He pressed his bandages tighter and prayed his mask would hold just a little longer. That night, Hina cornered him behind the training hall. Her eyes were wet, but her voice was steel.
I've seen you move. I've seen the light. I deserve to know what you are.
I can't lose her. She's the only one who ever looked at me like a person.
Without a word, he peeled back the fabric. A spinning red tomoe met her gaze.
A Sharingan. But how? That clan was wiped out.
My mother was a survivor. I awakened it the night my family was slaughtered.
He's not just a runaway. He's a massacre survivor. And the elder, my father.
But before she could answer, rapid footsteps echoed. Anbu voices called out a search order. Hina yanked him into a dark alcove, her hand pressed tight over his mouth. In the blackness, her whispered breath was his only anchor. After the footsteps faded, Hina pulled away, her eyes still wide. All of it, she said. No more lies.
Show me the other one. I felt more than just the red. There's something else.
Sora pulled the bandages free. White veins branched around his right eye, a Byakugan, while the left still spun crimson.
Byakugan and Sharingan. Both? That's impossible. My father, he feared this.
He didn't just fear it. He ordered the purge of my family because of my mother's bloodline. I watched them die.
Then the night you said was a lie. It was your family's massacre. My father is a murderer.
Her legs gave way. She clung to Sora, sobbing against his chest. He held her, his own eyes burning.
I won't let him hurt you again. I don't care who he is. We'll survive this together.
The Chunin exam is in 2 months. If I become a Jonin, I'll be outside the clan's control. Will you help me?
Hina pulled back, tears still streaming, and nodded. The path forward was set. No more hiding, only fighting. 3 days before the Chunin exam, Hina passed her father's study and heard his cold laughter through the screen.
The bandaged boy will face our finest. Corner him, and he'll unveil his cursed eyes. Then we seize him publicly.
He's setting a trap. Father will expose Sora to the entire village. I have to warn him.
That night, they met in the abandoned watchtower at the edge of the village.
Sora, my father knows. The finals are a trap. If you fight, he'll unmask you before all the clans.
Then I'll give them a show. I've hidden for 5 years. Let them see what they tried to destroy.
But they'll try to kill you. We should run. Now.
Running hasn't saved me. Only power can. If I beat their prodigy with my own eyes, I become untouchable.
From that night, they trained relentlessly, their jutsu sharpening under the weight of the coming storm. Their names were etched on the board. Unknown Bandaged Boy versus the main house's champion. The stage was set. The night before the exam, Sora stood alone on the training ground, staring at the stars.
Tomorrow, the world will see what I am. Will that finally be freedom? Or just a different cage?
You always run to the quietest place. Here, my mother's charm. It kept me safe through the first purge.
She pressed a worn wooden pendant into his palm, her fingers lingering.
Hina, if this goes wrong, don't intervene. Promise me.
An hour later, Hina was summoned home. Her father's voice cut through the paper walls.
You've been seen with the bandaged stray. Choose your loyalties, daughter, before I choose for you.
I've already chosen. You just don't know it yet.
Dawn broke over the colossal Chunin exam arena, its stone walls echoing with the roar of gathered clans. At the competitor's gate, Sora and Hina shared one last look. No words needed before stepping into the light. The announcer's voice boomed across the stone coliseum. Final match, the bandaged challenger versus the pride of the Akiyama.
I've heard about you, the Academy's ghost. Let's see if you can even touch me.
Sora offered no reply. The prodigy blurred forward, sword singing, and the clash of steel swallowed the crowd's roar.
Is this all? You are just a cripple hiding behind cloth.
A brutal kick connected with his ribs, sending Sora crashing into the stone wall. The crowd erupted for the prodigy.
I can't use the eyes, not yet. Endure a little longer.
In the stands, Hina's knuckles whitened on the railing. Beside her, the elder watched with a cold, knowing smile.
Your friends are watching. Show them something, or are you just a puppet without strings?
The prodigy aimed a slash at his face. Sora twisted, but the blade caught the edge of his bandages, threads snapping loose.
Not yet, but the mask is breaking. A few more strikes, and they'll see everything.
The prodigy closed in with a flurry of slashes, each one aimed higher, grazing Sora's temple, his cheek, the bridge of his nose.
What are you protecting under there? Show me. Or de a coward.
He's going to cut them off. One more, and the whole world sees. But if I use it, the elder wins.
In the stands, Hina shot to her feet, her voice ripping through the noise.
Sora, use it. Don't let them kill you for a secret.
Now we'll see what vermin hides beneath the cloth.
A roundhouse kick smashed Sora into the dirt. He rose on trembling arms, the bandages hanging by threads, eyes blazing through the gaps.
Last chance. Draw that hidden power, or I'll peel it off your corpse.
If I die here, the clan wins. If I reveal, they'll cage me. Either way, I lose. Unless I choose neither.
Blood dripped from his chin. The crowd leaned forward. Hina held her breath, and Sora's hand rose not to a but to the last wrap of cloth. Sora's hand found the last wrap of cloth. With a slow, deliberate pull, the white fabric began to unravel. The bandages fell in a slow spiral, weightless as ashes. Every eye in the Colosseum followed them down.
What are those eyes? A Sharingan and a Byakugan. That shouldn't exist.
Sora's face, bare at last, Left eye burned crimson with 3 spinning tomoe. Right eye blazed pure white, veins branching like lightning.
Both bloodlines in one vessel. The Akiyama prophecy was true. Seize the boy.
Above the arena, a red holographic alert screamed. Dual Diojutsu confirmed. Impossible rank. Impossible rank. The crowd of thousands sucked in a collective breath. No one clapped. No one moved.
He did it. But Father's trap is sprung. Now it's my turn to act.
The prodigy scrambled backward, his sword clattering on stone. All arrogance shattered. Sora stood as the silent storm's eye. 5 years of hiding ended in twin lights.
Seize the impostor. The Akiyama clan will not tolerate a bloodline thief.
And Boo dropped from the stands, like ink spilling over stone, their masks fixed on the boy at the center.
I won't be humiliated by a freak. Die.
The Sharingan traced his blade before it moved. Sora swayed through the strike like mist. The Byakugan pulsed. 2 sharp strikes, and every chakra point in the Pradast's groove, and let the feeling finish naturally. And let the Prodigic sprite find in the prodigy's sword arm. The prodigy crumbled, sword clattering, arm useless. Sora didn't even look back. Hina gripped the rail, knuckles bloodless. She had promised not to intervene, but every nerve screamed to move.
He's outnumbered. They'll kill him. But if I jump in, I betray everything.
Circle him. No one leaves this arena without my judgment.
Anbu closed the ring. Sora's cold half-smile didn't falter, but his eyes flickered once toward Hina's perch. Before the Anbu could strike, a figure dropped from the stands, kunai flashing.
Father, I won't let you murder another innocent. I choose him.
You traitorous wretch. Then you'll share his fate. Erase them both.
Anbu surged forward, but Sora's Sharingan read every flank, and Hina's blade carved the gaps. An Anbu blade swung for Sora's blind spot. Hina twisted, parrying it with her kunai in a shower of sparks.
Eyes on me. No one touches him.
She came. After everything, she still came.
Together, they moved like one weapon. Byakugan finding the openings, Sharingan predicting the counters. The elder's face twisted, tears of fury, carving lines down his cheeks. The daughter he shaped had chosen the enemy. The first wave of Anbu fell back, but more filled the ring. This fight was only beginning. Sora and Hina cut through the second wave. Their movements a deadly synchrony. Anbu after Anbu fell before the twin lights.
They're thinning. Stay on my flank. We push through.
Then the air thickened. A shadow detached from the high balcony, the elder himself descending with killing pressure.
Enough. I will cleanse this shame with my own hands. Both of you will die here.
The Sharingan spun, predicting the elder's first strike, but the old man's speed was monstrous, born of decades of slaughter. A brutal backhand caught Sora across the chest, slamming him into the stone wall. Before he could rise, the elder's blade swung at Hina.
If this is where I die, then I am glad, because for once, I am not kneeling.
From the rubble, Sora's Byakugan flared. 3 chakra points in the elder's sword, arm seized, forcing the blade wide by a hair.
Impudent brat. Then I'll make you watch her suffer first.
Sora pushed off the wall, blood trailing down his back, and stepped between the elder and Hina. The real battle had just begun.
The statue base. There's a drain. I'll throw smoke. When I say run.
The smoke bomb shattered. Gray coils swallowed the arena, blinding the Anbu and the elder alike. Sora's Byakugan pierced the haze. A chakra glowed great beneath the fallen monument, shone like an exit sign.
Now,
They dove through the grate. As the elder's blade tore the stone above, sparks raining down on their backs.
Find them. Tear the village apart. They cannot escape my wrath.
Underground, Hina pulled him through winding tunnels. She knew every bolt hole from the exam preparations. They burst into the moonlit forest, gasping. The village behind them blazed with torches and shouted orders.
We can't stop. He'll send every tracker. The Akiyama hounds never lose a scent.
They ran, Sora's twin lights the only guide. As the elders' scream of fury split the night behind them, they collapsed at a cliff's edge. A moonlit panorama of the village spread below them.
I've lost everything. My clan, my name, even my father, monster that he is.
Tears carved tracks through the dust on her cheeks. He'd never seen her break before.
You are not alone. Not anymore. I am here, and I am not letting go.
He's all I have. All I need.
He cupped her face, and she kissed him. Soft, desperate, a seal on their pact. When they pulled apart, the world felt new, yet more dangerous than ever.
We'll rebuild. Somewhere beyond this valley, we'll make a life that's ours.
Far below, torchlit squads snaked through the trees. The hounds had found their trail. But for this one moment, they were safe, and that was enough. Dawn streaked gold across the cliff. Sora scooped the old bandages from the ground and let them drift into the valley.
No more white. No more sickness. Wear this instead.
A color for blood and for life. I'll never hide again.
She tied the scarlet cloth across his forehead, a blazing line above his twin lights.
This is the first day I haven't been a prisoner.
We need to find allies. Others who felt the clan's heal. Beyond the border, we can build something new.
I want a world where no child hides under floorboards, praying not to be seen. That's the world I'll fight for.
She took his hand, the one that had held back death for 5 years. Below, the torches drew closer, but the cliff offered one more moment of stolen peace. Then, hand in hand, they turned toward the wildlands. The old world ended at this ridge. Ahead, everything else. They crossed the ridge, the village shrinking to embers behind them. Hina's hand was warm in his.
You think you can run? I will scour every land. This isn't over, not while I draw breath.
But the dawn stretched golden and silent, swallowing his rage. Sora glanced back once, his twin lights a quiet defiance beneath the scarlet cloth. Hina squeezed his hand, and he turned away from everything he'd ever known. Two figures became silhouettes against the rising sun.
You will return to ashes, boy. The Akiyama name will swallow you whole.
But the wind carried his words away before they reached the ridge, and the boy who hid under floorboards, the girl who chose the hunted, became the first light of a world that had never seen twin eyes before.